What's up, guys? Straight into it. 6.4.5 Judgement, taking down the symbiote as fast. I can't say as fast as possible. This video is so long. I didn't expect. These guys are so beefy. I didn't expect these fights to really go this long. But yeah, I hope you'll stick around with me as my pain journey goes on, because I tried this path quite a few times. Wolverine, she was quite relatively easy. I had a nice run with her over here. I'll let it spin. Yeah, boy. And she's dead. Quick, easy. Yeah, now my pain starts, because this is kind of a roadblock on this path. I really needed a counter for this guy, because yeah, he's just a problem. This fight just drags on and on and on. But obviously we bring in Medusa, try to keep him shattered as much as possible. No power for him. Easy life, easy game. That's the theory though. This guy hits so hard into blocks. So hard into blocks. My health is all blocked. Okay, except those two hits. Those two hits I deserve probably. Also, you will see I'm not trying to backdraft or light intercept, dash back light intercept as much as I should be. I just thought in this path, I've been trying it for such a while, that I need to take him down. So we're baiting out heavy attacks and we're parrying. That's just more reliable for me. Especially in these, like, you know, high pressure fights. These fights are so long, they're chunky, they're 300k, 200k. I also don't like fighting Dark Orcs, so yeah, that's just, I need to get him out of the way so the rest of the path can become a little bit easier. Because there is a few quite fun fights around. Yeah, a lot of pressure though on this path, because I really want to just get to the boss. I want to get him over and done with so I can start on the Collector. I mean, not the Collector, the Grandmaster. I keep calling him the Collector, thinking that I'm uncollected still. Like, we're trying to get Thronebreaker here. Might have Thronebreaker already, who knows, I don't know. We refresh the Armor Shatter, so that seals this fight. I'm not really worried about how much damage I take, because I will be going in with Medusa again and attempting to heal on the Angela fight, so it doesn't matter how much block damage I take. Yeah, he's down, I'm smiling. Now it's Ghost's turn to get back into the fight, and a few things happen in this fight that wasn't supposed to really happen. Yeah, it's just a lot of pain happens this round, because I did want to cycle heavies on these SP1s, but I wasn't under the cadence wasn't there, so I was just trying to get back into the rhythm, and there I missed it again. But I know I can take him down without it, so I just keep pushing through. Now I start baiting to get an SP1 so I can heavy attack counter. That's the main thing I'm trying to do, is heavy attack counter him. But I don't know what happens to me. I miss it. He doesn't want to throw it again, and I'm building to an SP3. He throws it, and I'm an idiot. Now I'm stuck with an SP3. He's just regened, he's regening more, and I'm not throwing the SP3. Main objective though was also just to bait this SP1 so I could actually heavy count him, get a Fury. Missed it again. We get one more opportunity, we finally get the heavy counter. No Furies. So much pain. That hurts me even more, just seeing that whip straight in like I'm fighting a Grandmaster. But it's fine, we can chip him down, we still got our health, we in good health. I'm just triggered at my lack of skill lately. Like, I just need to get these champs out of the way, stop playing around with it. Exactly like that, you see now I'm in the cadence, I can heavy count him, but it doesn't feel right. And then I throw SP1 into his block, dude, and he starts regening. I'm so triggered right now. fuming. That's all I could say. We go into Angela. My whole plan was to get armor breaks onto me and start healing up. Heal up because I've got a guillotine 2099 on this path right at the end, and I need Medusa for it. So Medusa is a key player in this whole path, taking down this path, because it was the Dark Hawk, it was Angela to regen, and then the guillotine. But I don't know, every single time I tried this path, like I don't know how many times, every single time I tried to heal up with Medusa, somehow Angela would be able to chip it all back down, and I'd never leave the fight with a full bar of health. I don't know, lack of skills again, I don't know, but one second, right here though, I go for an SP2, and I think it's my broken screen protector, but I miss two of the six mediums to get the armor shredder. So I miss an armor shredder completely there. Huge fumble. Slight panic mode, but I'm not happy about that, because that should have just been an easy armor shatter rotation, but I think my screen protector is starting to cause some issues and will have to be replaced. I'm too scared to take it off just in case I do drop my phone and then I scratch my screen. But we're gonna get a new one very soon, because yeah, it's been causing me a lot of pain lately. As you can see, we haven't healed anything back, so this is not looking good for us. But at this point I was just like, you know what, I've been doing this part for so long now, I might as well actually just take it down. Let's get on to the next fight, because I started losing practice on the end fights, because I wasn't getting further down the path, because I would actually just quit after this fight, because sometimes if Medusa dies here, I'm screwed. I don't have a counter for guillotine. It just makes the fight a lot harder. So yeah, Medusa had to stay alive. And we finish her out with less health than we came in. Now yeah, I contemplate taking Blade. I'm like, interesting, nope. This is a ghost fight. We're just gonna go in with the one-hitters. We're not trying to get smashed. In my mind, this is an easy fight. I can negate the smash with Ghost. I can build a few Furies up. I'm sure I could do a few heavy attacks in here. But gotta be careful for that smash. That's for sure. But it's an easy fight though with Ghost. As you can see, I'm just delaying me going in by a little bit, just to ensure that the smash hasn't dropped. Because this fight can be tricky. Sometimes you'll see a smash there, sometimes a cruelty will pop up, and you'll think it's a smash and it will throw you off. So I just had to stay very focused. Like there, the cruelty popped up, I thought there was a smash, I panicked. But yeah, you see. And then two of them proc. So it can be a little bit of a tricky one just to keep your eye on. Now his regen's kind of strong. I didn't expect it to be that strong, but we get intercepted and we just panic mode a little bit there. But we regain posture, give him an SP2, and we go into safe mode, back into our turtle. So I'm not trying to lose Ghost. Ghost is also a very important part of this path. Would not be possible without her. Well, I mean, it would be possible. I'm not feeling playing these long fights with a character that takes longer than Ghost. Now, speaking of her, we give her a few potions and we jump into this fight, because this should be an easy fight. I should come out with a full bar of, okay, not full bar, but basically a full bar of health. It should be an easy fight. I shouldn't have any issues in my mind. I want to go for the heavy counters again, but I learned my lesson last time. Let me just go with the flow and take it easy. Sometimes you just gotta take it a step back, play a little bit slower, see, second time we're back into the cadence now. Now we get, okay, we just get hit. We just get smashed in our face. Oh well, we can also dish it out too, so that was a nice SP, little heavy to add a fury, but nothing to get a cruelty, but I guess we'll take it. I will say I'm enjoying the strikers. The relics are coming in clutch. You know, just to extend that combo, get that additional stun. It's nice, a nice addition, I like it. Finishing with SP2, on to the next fight. Now we grab Blade real quick, jump into the Green Goblin. We do have Ghost Rider with us, so we do have the Danger Sense. I'm expecting this fight to go extremely fast, but it's not really the case. I mean, my man's got some decent regen. He also has some crazy, well, not crazier animations for the older characters, older champs. I do get clipped from time to time from this guy, especially he's heavy. Sometimes it happens a little bit too fast. As well as when I try to intercept or dash from a far distance, he clips me or parries me a few times, and I'm very aware of that. So we just take this fight easy, make sure we get our parries. SP2, we can dex easy. At least he's not a new champ for me that I'm still learning to fight, you know? At least I know how to fight this guy, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue for us. Now, I do use Blade quite a lot on questing just because of that regen. It comes in clutch, especially if you got a Ghost Rider and you got the Danger Sense. We get intercepted exactly how I explained earlier on, running in from a far distance. I'm Dizzle, my Nizzle saves us. And I'm in regen mode. I'm in straight turtle mode. I ain't going for this guy. I'm using all my power up. And we're going to siphon his blood for more power. Hence why I love this guy. He's just a questing beast in my opinion. If you have him, don't even think about it. Just take him up because he's gonna save you so many potions, so many. Okay, I don't know about revives. I'm the real MVP when it comes to revives. And Blade's job is done. It's complete. So we move on to Ghost against Sabertooth. This should be an easier fight. I'm quite versed with these animations, but he is quick. So you gotta be very careful. You see, I take a few hits there, but fortunately he's not ramped up yet. Take a bleed, but I turn that into a fury. I'm a little bit worried now that I've lost all of that health, but I'm not stressing because I can just go one hit at a time. Don't want to do 5 hits against him because you'll just ramp up his regen and you ain't going nowhere. After that, it's going to be an impossible fight. He's just going to regen to full. So 1 hit and back into your turtle. I'd love to heavy counter those, but I always try keep an eye out because sometimes with the timing you could be a split second off on that last hit. So it's not worth me taking a chance, especially now that I don't have health anymore. Makes no sense for me to take any chances. I think also in this fight I probably forget if I've taken Heimdall's cheat death. But we just go for another SP2. We're trying to keep his regens a little bit low. You see 1700 regen. It's a little bit of a strong one, huh? Now I don't have enough furies to do damage, and that intercept hurts me, but I still have Heimdall, I think. So we try just do as much regen as possible with the adrenaline. Try get a buffer for maybe a few parries, just in case. But that was, in hindsight, a little bit of a mistake because I pushed up his regen quite a bit. But, you know, we can dish out the damage. But we're not helping our situation out too much over here because he's just gaining his health back like no one's business. So we need to build a few furies up. Well, I need to change up a little bit of a tactic here. And no Furies. I'm so unlucky with the Furies this part. I get a bleed, but I'm finally got a Fury. And he's just regenning. So I thought, you know what, I'm not taking any chances. I need a build to ASP2. I need to get a few Furies, and I need to send this man to a late grave, because we've been fighting this guy for a very long time. And he doesn't want to throw anything. There he throws it. I want to counter, but I can't. We get a chance to put him down. So we do so, and we are finally onto like the mini boss of this part, I would say. Because she's not the easiest to fight, and she's got that regen too, which is a little bit tricky to work around. So my plan is to shatter her, and I completely forgot. The first few times I got to her, I forgot that you could just knock her down and get the timer so she doesn't go invisible. So the first few times I did fight this guillotine, she gave me some problems, real big problems, and I was getting a little bit triggered, but fortunately I did learn to fight her again. So yeah, got her shattered, you know, easy game, easy life, as long as she's shattered. I will say also, the crits, I wasn't really getting the crits that I was hoping for and expecting, and I was very tempted to throw this SP2, but it's, if she went invisible there, it's a game over. So now we try. Hopefully we don't miss any inputs, and we get it. Super slow, you can see, but I think my hands were probably very clammy by now. The screen, I kept wiping the screen, but it doesn't really help when you got a broken screen protector as well. So, but yeah, this fight got me very worried, especially now, because I kind of need Medusa to take her down. Like I don't want to be doing this with Blade. I don't want to be doing this with Ghost Rider. Ghost is not the one for this fight, that's for sure. Well, I don't know, maybe she is the one. I just haven't really workshopped it, I guess. Now that we got the shatter, I know she's got no power. I'm smiling. Just gotta watch the timer. I am Dizzle saves us. And now we got the timer, so I have to knock her down. I think I go for the SP1, yep. Just to put it down. Also, just in case I get hit, my SP is gone, like that. So we got all the damage we probably could out of Medusa there. Ghost Rider, this was probably not the smartest play, but see, we had to go for a heavy over here, so we use our regen instantly, which is a problem. But we're gonna push on. SP1, get another Judgement. We need to buff this man, bro. He needs so much more damage. Incinerate something, you know? It's just sad playing with this guy, or just using him for his synergies. I feel like I've got him warming the bench like Heimdall, you know what I mean? So give those two a buff, man. Come on. Oh, and that SP2 just sent me to oblivion. Almost. On the path to oblivion, that's for sure. The SP2 connects to knock her down, but the timer is only resetting now, and we get smacked up. It's not looking good for us right now, because she's regenning, or she was. At least I can go in now. Yeah, this fight wasn't easy. Without Medusa, it would have been a little bit tricky, I think. Just trying to play it patiently because I really want to put it down. And the SP2 does it. Clutch Ghost Rider gameplay right there. We skip straight over. We put Terex in. Bringing him in. I've been enjoying playing Terex lately. But we choose to go in with Blade. We need to learn this fight, so I thought, you know what, let's go in with Blade, let's see what type of damage we can do. He's bleed immune, so that made me already a little bit discouraged. But fortunately with Blade, he hits like a... He hits decently, not like a truck, but decently. Now that's where I learned that there's unstoppable in this fight. And if that was the case, I would have brought Captain America Infinity War. I completely forgot that this guy is unblockable, unstoppable. Which also is so unfortunate because I didn't really get to the boss that often to practice him. So this was like the first time I got to him, and I was just like, I probably think I'm gonna have to reset this whole path. Ghost, we'll see what damage we can do with Ghost, and I get intercepted. Fortunately, we don't get the cheat death yet. And I forget he's unstoppable. Like, I haven't learned this fight yet. I'm such an idiot for fighting like this. But we're going with T-Rex. And I'm quite happy with the Magnetron that gave me this T-Rex. I'm so happy with, because he takes so much damage. It's insane. It's insane. I can just stand there and take like the same amount of damage that I'm dealing, and I'll still win the fight. And he hits hard. He hits very hard, especially when he's got that rock field on. He hits like a truck. Those heavies are insane. So I'm smiling with my T-Rex. The SP1s are easier. You can obviously see with the Limber, the stun is getting a little bit shorter. But I'm trying to punish as many of these stuns as possible. There I got scared and I just popped the SP3. I wasn't going to take any chances. Now I think this is where everything went wrong. Because I'm trying to do as much damage as possible. I push him to an SP3 by accident. Thinking he has an SP3, but he's a symbiote. I should have known this. He doesn't have what, he's only got a SP1 and 2. So I get hit, I'm smacking him into unblockables and I'm getting punished for it. I push him back to an SP3, but I'm not scared of it now because I realize it's just an SP2. So we use the striker, we get out 12 hit combo in, right? Well, I think it was 11 hits over there because we just got smacked up. And we get smacked up again. So I'm like, let's go do whatever damage we possibly can. We still got Heimdall, I think. Let's regain this adrenaline. We're just gonna do as much damage as we possibly can. As long as there's no unstoppable on him, we in there. I throw this thinking that it's a smart move, but he doesn't run in. I'm indestructible, so I can take the hits, but yeah, lessons were learned. Lessons were learned. This was also an idiotic move on my behalf because I decided to go in with Heimdall and see what damage I can do. But I forget that there's regen over here, and Heimdall really does not shine on the damage department until he's ramped up. Like, I don't have no aptitudes, I don't have furies yet. This guy's unstoppable. I'm just like in another space of mind right now. Punish those parries though, and he power burns me, so I just throw SP1 and he regens on top of it. So basically I took a step backwards with Heimdall. I really did take a step backwards here. And yeah, that's how it goes. Don't do that, kids. So we revive T-Rex. There's no other option. I think T-Rex is the one that is going to be able to take him down. He's done the most damage. So why not? And I can take hits with T-Rex, so it's fine. But I think we're in the cadence. We've got the cadence of the fight. We punish those parries before Limber starts punishing us. And already we've reversed the step of Heimdall already. Take a SP1 to the face, but I'm pretty certain this SP3 is gonna allow me to do some good damage to him. I forget he's unstoppable. And unstoppable still there, so now I just gotta sit around with my rock field and look pretty. Now, well, we've done a decent amount of damage to him. I'm not so scared of SP3 anymore. I'm planning on using an SP very soon to put this man in the grave, but unfortunately Unstoppable kills my plans completely. And I'm such a major idiot. I still run into Unstoppables. Like panic mode is such a crazy thing in this game. fingers are slipping, I'm missing inputs. Like, that's also one of the things that's happening here is I'm trying to run in and the screen protector's like really not helping me out. Fortunately, the striker comes in clutch there and I just push through. I get through with one revive on Terrax and I've got Judgement down. Hope you'll enjoy the video, guys. Leave a like for my pain. Subscribe. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.